again, there's a lot of the iconic moments that I'd seen as a result of it being on like a lot of different sort of movie countdown programs and stuff, like the scene behind the diner I'd seen before as like one of those kind of iconic movie scenes. But I didn't actually realize like how near the start of the film that actually is. So that kind of surprised me. I was a bit
Hmm.
like, oh, like this is an iconic scene.
Yeah, yeah.
Winkies, Winkies, because I was just again name of the place. I was like, ha, Winkies. But yeah,
Do you know
it
why it's called Winkies?
because the wieners, because of the
No,
hot dogs. No,
Gary, you'll know because the poster's behind you. The Winky is the character from The Wizard of Oz, which is David Lynch's favorite film of all time. And
oh, what
in in all of his films, he tries to have a reference to The Wizard of
it
Oz,
was?
or as
Yeah.
many references as possible. So much so that there was a documentary made about him a few years ago called Lynch Oz, and you can see the poster there. Well, you can't see it. Anybody listening
You,
to
the
this can't
listener,
see it,
cannot see, but it
but
is
yeah.
behind Gary.
How can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
I don't know. But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
But yeah, I thought it was great. I had a fantastic time, and it's cool because obviously with Lynch passing and a lot of different screenings happening, I've got to watch a lot more of his movies that I hadn't seen before.
Hmm.
I'm actually kind of raging that I haven't taken the time to watch the ones that I have seen because I do love them, like Elephant Man, Wild at Heart, even Dune. Like I haven't actually watched them again since he's passed, but I'm like, fuck, I must make time because I love Wild at Heart. I think it's still probably because it was one of my first Lynch films. It's still one of my favorites. But
Hmm.
all of those like ones that I have seen recently for the first time. So I've seen Blue Velvet, Lost Highway, and Mulholland Drive. And I think Mulholland Drive kind of falls between the two in terms of like what I've enjoyed most. I think so far,
Okay,
what I've enjoyed
okay.
most is Blue Velvet has been my favorite of the not seen before so far.
Hmm.
Then Mulholland Drive, and then Lost Highway. And Lost Highway put me off because of the sandy holes. I just that scene when they're walking out in the desert, I was just like, that's wild rough. Don't be getting sand all up in your hips.